What's going on, guys? It is CJ, and I am back with another episode of FTB Infinity. Um, Real quick, I recorded an episode the other day, and well, I thought I recorded the episode the other day, but I hit the wrong button and caught nothing. So, what I did the other day, well, we went out and done some exploring, and you can't see it in here. Let's go outside real quick. We went off this way, went way out here. We found a village. There wasn't a whole lot in it, and searched around, come back, and that was basically all she wrote. Didn't get a whole lot. We made a few things. I've got this pretty much set up. It's not completely automated, but I can more or less just throw the ores in here and they will take care of themselves. As you see, we've got quite a bit of stuff here going. I've made these kind of limit some of my chest space, because these things are getting filled up. They're getting filled up pretty quick, and I really don't want to have a bunch of chests laying around. This here is just a redstone clock. It's actually what pumps all this out into the table, so I don't have to worry about it. Here we got some ender lily seeds that I found in it was in a chest under a tree. With Thumbcraft, there is living wood trees. Not living wood trees. They're I don't even remember what they're called now. Let's see here. Great wood trees. And if you find one that has spider webs on it, underneath it is a cave spider spawner, and there's usually a chest in it, and it usually has pretty good loot. These seeds growing on dirt, they won't grow very fast. They take forever to grow. Basically, you want to put them on endstone, or you can put them on the magical blocks, and they'll grow faster, which we haven't got that far yet. But I plan on getting on it here pretty soon. As you can see, my XP is starting to build up quite a bit. We did finally get, I didn't do the vanilla crafting table. I'm not a big fan of it on here, because we have this. Which you can go in and you can choose, any of the enchantments that you want. You put a book of quill in, you put in, nether quartz, you have the XP level, it gives you a book, and then you can put it on with an anvil, and you can get, all the enchantments that are in here. So that's a little bit easier. It means I can get exactly what I want and put it on what I want. So we've gone that route instead. I probably will eventually make the vanilla spawn or enchantment table just to have that done. What else have I got? We now have a jetpack now. It makes flying or getting around here so much easier. Got the glider here, and I can just fly up in the air and just take off and go for blocks and blocks and blocks. But with the jetpack, I was able to get up on one of the slime islands and start getting me some slime trees going. I can get slime balls out of them. Can also use them to for some of the tinker's tools and stuff like that. We have this area back here now. We got some XP bushes. I can get all the XP that I want. And I actually show you how this Torturino works. As you can see, man, it just right back. So I can sit here and just collect and collect and collect all day long. We've got a little bit of stuff done up here. This here's pulverizer. It'll break down sand into silicon. It'll break down coal into coal dust, stuff like that. Some of the stuff that we need for some of the rabbit holes we got to go down to do some of our crafting later on. This here is the energetic infuser, and this is what I use to power or to recharge my flux capacitor here, which I can use this. I carry this around with me, and it will recharge my jetpack while we're out in the field. I can also use this to recharge my jetpack too. This is just a redstone furnace. It just cooks a lot faster than a normal furnace does that we have in there. And then I've got the lava generator. It's basic power generation. I haven't got a whole lot into that yet. The lava, I'm actually just getting down in the bottom. I haven't gone to the nether yet. We're going to try to do that sometime this week. Here's some of the loot that I've gotten out of the chest, and some of this here too. I got a zombie spawner in this one and a skeleton spawner in this one. We'll get them set up here next to the base sometime. Start getting some bob grinding going on. But getting the lava, the first time I started doing this, the first bucket or the first drum of lava that I got, I actually used buckets to fill it up. And to fill one of these drums up is 256 buckets, and it takes forever. So I realized that I finally have enough supplies together that I actually went ahead and made a pump, which is what this is, and it'll suck up water, oil, anything that we can find liquid, and put it in these drums. So that was basically the first day of the stuff that I'd recorded and didn't wind up getting to. Then yesterday I was just kind of messing around, decided I'd get on here and do some more searching around. I just didn't really feel like recording it, and I really should have, because if we look here, and we can't look at that map. Get my sleeping bag out. This is a sleeping bag, if you don't know, and you can sleep in this wherever, and it will not change your spawn. So basically, if I die right now, I'll still spawn over here where my bed is. Oh, we got a creeper. Don't you blow up my stuff. Here we go. As you can see, I've done some clearing out of some of this wood. I realized pretty quick that these trees right here were causing some serious frame rate issues. So I've started clearing them out. We're going to grow some of them back once we start building. But as far as my next adventure, since we'd gone this way, I decided that we were going to take off and go out this way. And boy, did I strike it good. We come out this way, and I found this desert. And in this desert, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 villages, which I didn't get this one. I filled up all my space, both my bags, and everything that I had, and didn't have enough room. Now, I had said that I'd put the magical crop mod in this one. And let's go in here where nothing's going to get us for a minute. With a magical crop, the way it works is you take 4 ores and put it with some seeds and essence and everything, and it'll give you a seed that you can use to grow that ore. Now, when I've used that mod before in any other pack, it went that way. In this one, inside the villages, it actually spawned like a greenhouse. And I tell you what, as a matter of fact, let's run over there right quick. Take but just a second. So you can see it's that 1,500 blocks away, and we can get there in no time. The jetpack that I have, I can upgrade it. I don't have all the stuff to upgrade it yet. We actually have a village that's right over here too. There's not a whole lot to it, but there's one there. Oh shoot! Got to keep that in the in the hand. Well, nope, the village wasn't over there. It's right here. these villages, they just spawn everywhere. I've come across all these that I have now, and we're not that far into the into this series or into the world yet. So I'm hoping there's a lot more out there. We are going to go to, matter of fact, here's one of those greatwood trees. This is actually the one that I got those ender lily seeds from, and right underneath it is where it'll have a spawner and a chest, and you can get some pretty good loot out of it. I have to get us a horse for over here, even though riding anything not going to do us any good yet, or not do any good at all. We can get around just fine like this. I actually come out here. I was looking for a jungle temple inside or not the jungle temple. I always call it that. Desert temple. Inside the desert temple, man, you can really find some good stuff. The fog in these deserts, you can't see very far. And then inside the desert, there is a bunch of these. It's not actually a mesa biome, but there's a bunch of these little plateaus that have all the different types of clay and stuff like that in it. Bet there's a spawner in there. We're almost there. And here is the village. Now, I haven't been to this one yet. Got the guards. There's usually not anything inside of these, except a little bit. Oh no, there is one. As soon as I say that, take all that. We don't need the Thaumonomicons. I've already got one. Here's the greenhouse. Inside of here, as you can see, there is already magical crops growing. This one here's for ender pearls. This one here's for ardite. I've got spider seeds. We've got more ender seeds. Got slime. Then you got just your regular seeds, which I've gathered up a bunch of this. Sulfur, I'm not sure if I really need. Sapphire, I've gotten. Fire, I don't need. I don't believe. Witherstone, that's what we need. We can now just do. We don't even have to go to the Nether now. We've got that. I've already got some of the Nether seeds. There we go. Some diamond seeds, some coal, and I'm not sure exactly what sunstone is, but we'll take it. Oh wait, I didn't show you all my guide. I think it should still be on here. Yeah. It's got the hat mods on it, and I found this. Got this one the other day. So I'm sporting a fro right now. I love it. Wrong button. So what else we got here that I can raid? There's this one. There's not much in those. There's not a chest or anything, but there's pretty cool blocks. Do we have... Don't have any blacksmith. Let's go down here and go into this one. Well, there we go. Get us some redstone lamps. These are dimensional blocks. They're from RF Tools. We're just gonna leave them there. They're nice blocks, but I really don't have any use for them for any kind of building that I do. Got another smeltery over here. Inside these villages, you can find all these. Usually find a smeltery, and then pretty close to the smeltery is usually a. Well, they don't have one. Usually there's a building that has your patterns and all your crafting tables and stuff like that that you need to get started on Tinkers. So you don't actually have to really, if you got a village that you spawn in or spawn close to, you can just get started with Tinkers that way, and it makes it a lot easier. These here are Cinepearls, and I love them. You can get those, take two, or nope, just need like that, and you can get blaze powder out of them, so it makes getting blaze powder a little bit easier. They spawn here and there in the nether, or not the nether, in the desert. So basically, in the next day or so, I'm going to get a greenhouse set up, start growing some of those seeds so we can start collecting stuff. I want to get the mining world set up so I can get some serious mining started. We are, I don't want to say we're short on we're not really short on resources, but it'll make getting everything a lot easier. With having the ender seeds now, making the ender quarry and stuff like that, to where I can just go ahead and build the good quarry, will make it a lot easier to do. So we're going to probably spend the rest of the night tonight and probably part of tomorrow and start growing some of that stuff and getting it ready to go so we can get that taken care of. Oh, that's just our village we were at. Wonder if there is. Yeah, they do have one of these places, I do believe. Let's see here. Oh, nope. That wasn't one. Oh, well. These here are meteors, and I would dig one of them out and show you what's inside of them, but it takes forever to mine these things. So as soon as I get a little bit better pickaxe, we will come back over here. I've got a few of them that are around the map, so we'll go back. That's actually where you get your patterns and stuff, so we can start getting into applied energistics, get that stuff going, so we can start doing some massive storage. There's a little witch house over there. That's what I want to get into too, with growing all the seeds and stuff like that. Yep, there was a village over here, so we've actually got two villages here pretty close. We're going to need some serious storage for them. I have noticed, I don't know if this has happened in anybody else's world or not, but I get these random spots that will, if I go down in that water hole, it'll take you all the way down to bedrock. And then in a couple of them, they have turned around and done like that, where they come up above the ground. Right on the other side of our home here, there is a spot that actually has quite the water spout coming out of it. So I don't know if it's, oh, we caught some lag there. I don't know if it's just something that's in the game or exactly what it is. See, we got this all cleared out nice. We'll start getting building. I probably won't build the farm down here. I'll probably build the farm up top. And let's go sleep. Alrighty, so these are the seeds I've got. As you can see, I've got quite a few of the different seeds for the magical crops. We're going to get that farm going. Here's the other seeds that I've got. We'll get some of these planted and get them going. Other than that, I don't have. This this is some of the other stuff that I got while I was out looting stuff. We've got some more spawners. These are broken spawners. They I can get mob souls and do put in it whatever that I want to. So we'll use them to make some other spawners. The other ones are not broken, so they will spawn nothing but the zombies and the skeletons, which I want those two specifically to get their heads. And then once we get into some draconic evolution, we'll get the big spawners going, where we can start doing our wither skeleton killing that way, and we'll just wind up creating all kinds of mob farms with it. So, but I guess with that, I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode and get started with trying to figure out exactly how I want to do the greenhouse and exactly where I want to put it. I don't know if I'm going to put it up there or put it down here somewhere, or maybe just put it in the side of the mountain here. Now that we've got our jetpack going, we can put it wherever we want to and get wherever we want to, so that'll be great. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Goodbye.